In the last number of pages of the book, you tell a story about reconnecting. As you're kind of piecing together all this narrative, you reconnect with a young man that was kind to you at a traumatic moment in an embassy in Europe, and you reach out to him, and in time he responds, and he said that in spite of all the horror that he had seen that you'd gone through and what you had experienced, that he saw that you were deeply troubled, but thought that you would find a way to salvage your life, I think was the word, salvage. And you, in this very nicely nuanced way, you distinguish between a life that is salvaged versus one that is simply redeemed, in the sense of that all of this horrible stuff is in a simplistic way redeemed, and everything's okay because you get to a good end. You got to go to Harvard, and you got a good job at Google, and you got married. And instead you want to hold on to this notion that, no, these painful things are indeed truly painful, and they're truly grievous, and they shake us, and they change us, and they wound us, and we then carry those wounds with us. And then you close with these two beautiful paragraphs, I think. And would you be willing to share those with us?
Yes. Instead of making a life that would redeem the past, an impossible feat, I sought out a life that I could live with. For the first time, I felt lucky for the little things. To wake up in the morning in my own bed, to eat breakfast, to do my work. It was no longer so important to me to achieve something great, because I was happy to be alive, which had seemed impossible and tenuous. I became grateful for the passing of time, each milestone that brings me away from then into now. My marriage, buying an apartment, changing jobs, each new stuffed animal, one day a child of our own, for whom I swear I will not make the same mistakes, though I know I'll fall short in some regard. On my wall, I have a poster that always reminds me of when I was growing up. A girl stares out the window at a city while a plane crosses in front of the moon. Every time I see it, I say a prayer of gratitude to my younger self for delivering me here into adulthood, where I can make my own peace with what I learned along the way.